So I wanted to try out a new video series, and I figured with only 2 episodes of The Walking Dead left this season, this would be a good time to try it. That way I can see if there's any reaction and know to continue it next season. I'm basically going to give a reaction to the Walking Dead episodes after they happen. Um, First, I wanted to start off by saying that I technically called that this would be the episode in which Rick had to kill Shane about 20 minutes before it happened. It seemed like that was leading up to that, and I didn't see a way for Rick to talk Shane out of his decision. I also have to say that I feel vindicated now in what I guessed that Jenner had, whispered to Rick, something along the lines of everyone's infected or you're all infected, you all have the disease is airborne, something like that. And it actually makes a lot more sense too if you think about it. All the other zombie movies have the premise that one guy gets bit and then they bite two friends and then they bite two friends, but that doesn't quite make sense. You would think any military force would be able to stomp that out in low enough casualties having taken place. But if it's just a virus and that anyone who dies is going to become a zombie, well, that's a whole different thing. And it means that perhaps Herschel is right that the people can be cured if an antidote is found. Now, that said, that put aside, I am very sad to see Shane go. He's definitely was my favorite character of the series. He's not a great guy, but an extremely interesting character. I'm a little pissed at Lori because I feel like her little speech to him was the final straw that broke his back and made him snap and decide to kill Rick. How badass was Rick, speaking of Rick, when at the end there he stabbed Shane while pretending to hand him his gun. I actually didn't see that coming. I wonder if Shane would have stopped and not gone through with it, but Rick knew that eventually it had to come to this anyway. And then, of course, how badass was Carl, shooting the zombified Shane, scaring the crap out of his father in the process. I also like the little trick they put in of having Daryl and Glenn find Randall's zombified body for us to go, oh, that's strange, how did he become a zombie? I sort of knew what was happening, and probably almost everyone did as well, but they made us think, oh, they're going to go back to the farm, there's going to be this whole big confrontation because they found the body, and they're going to know that Shane snapped his neck, but that was all for naught. And now there's apparently a huge horde of zombies coming, so looks like Season 3 is not going to be on the farm any longer.